So for 9 weeks I was on that diet with the milk. And then after the 9 weeks, because I'd been so well, and this was the hilarious thing, I had to do it over Christmas and that. So while everyone was posting their Christmas dinners and everything,
I remember that.
There was me sat with a turkey flavoured hot drink, my milk and my pot of jelly, and that was my Christmas dinner. Oh. And it was hilarious.
But on that, so with that 9 weeks though, you went for that first weigh-in? Or was it a little bit after that?
The weigh-in was, no, the first weigh-in would have been, let me think, 9 weeks. And because I then moved, after 9 weeks, I got moved on to what they call the 900 calorie diet.
Yeah.
Which reintroduced me back to food.
Which is really quite difficult as well.
Yeah, because...
And you've just been fluid, and now you're starting to eat food.
Food, that was a massive culture shock for me. And I couldn't believe how full up I got on just these 900 calories. Which basically, throughout the day, you can have 900 calories. You can't go over. So you would have like maybe 100 calories for breakfast, 200 for lunch, 400. No, my maths is wrong there.
Oh, worry.
But along
the fact is, you could only have.
Could only go up to 900 per day.
And you were probably on over 2,000 a day at one point.
Oh, easy. Way back when.
Yeah.
Way back when, yeah. Easy. Even more. Yeah. Ridiculous. I'd be on what bodybuilders would be using.
And can you remember what it was initially that you weighed? Like, as in what you'd lost? As in on that first weigh-in, do you remember?
Oh, when I first got weighed after the 9 weeks, then I can't remember. I think it may have been 2 or 3 weeks. I'd been on the calorie diet. That initial, I think I'd lost just over 7 stone.
Was it even? No. It was, sure. How many weigh-ins have we done?
Today was my second one.
No,
it was my third one. Third one, because I did one, and then remember I went for a second one when I met the surgeon and the anaesthetist.
In my head, I thought it was about 4 stone, 5 stone initially.
It was.
Then when we went back, it was a couple more.
No, it was 7 stone on the initial one, and then a week later I went and met the surgeon, and then I got weighed again, and
you still lost.
I'd lost another stone in that week.
In 1 week,
which was crazy. How, I don't know, but yeah. So up until March, I'd lost 8 stone altogether, roughly, give or take a pound here or a pound there. There was on the conversion rate, because they like to do it in kilograms, and I'm not great with that. I've always been pounds and stone.
Yeah. Well, and then the other thing was, obviously you made all those connections. You did all what you did. I think you started talking more as well, and you started up the Teddy Club. What was it called? Teddy.
Right, the Teddy Bear Club. This is hilarious.
Teddy Bear Club.
That, ironically, that come from my radio show. That's what I used to call my radio show when I was working on the local radio station here in Bedford. It was called Interbeats. Little plug out for them. And my show was called the Teddy Bear Club. And so when I decided that I was gonna vlog each week, just to have a recap on how the week went, partially for myself so I can look back on things and how it gone, but also, without this sounding big-headed, if I could help someone else who's going through something similar or thinking of wanting to go through something similar, if they can get any kind of help or guidance or have it as a reference point, brilliant. Excellent. But the main thing was for me to look back on and say, wow, this is what I was like in week 1, this is what I like in week 20, and so forth. So I've got something to look back on and say, and I can see my progression. And so every week, as I would record it, I then started incorporating, calling everyone that was supporting me and following and liking my posts, commenting and stuff, call everyone the Teddy Bear Club. And it's just stuck now. So now, whenever I do the vlog, I'm addressing the Teddy Bear Club, because as far as I'm concerned, everyone that watches my videos, reads my posts and that, you're all part of my teddy bear club. Because
and unfortunately, not only does he have me to contend with, he also has my mother having to help him with certain things. And that is on a weekly basis. So whilst he gets a break from my ridiculous amount of non-friendship, or not non-friendship, I'm always there. He always texts me, ring me, he knows I'm there. I'll give him a little friendly kicking if he needs it or whatever he's wanting from me. I'm there. But I'm not very good at, I put a lot into my work. I put a lot into, family and helping here, there. And I say yes to probably more things than sometimes I can deal with. But he has to have me mum. That's on a weekly basis.
You're harsh. Your mum's lovely. Don't listen to him, guys. His mum is a godsend, and she's helped me so much. His mum is
She's very good.
His mum is actually one of my carers. I have carers that help me maintain my legs so that I don't get ulcers or blisters or sores with them. And his mum, I tell you, she's been amazing looking after me and keeping them healthy and in check. And like him, it's where he gets it from. She's blunt. She'll kick me up the arse and tell me as it is. And she's been one of my biggest supporters. And
so, how much did you weigh at the beginning, roughly?
About 350 kg.
I don't even know what that's in stone. We'll probably find out.
It's a lot.
We'll stick it in the thing up there. There was it down there on the whatever, somewhere in the comments. We'll put it in there because this is just, I'm made up for him. So after doing all of that, after appointments not happening, after feeling alone, then with people, then going back on in himself and opening up. Today, we went and everything's good. Your heart's fine.
Heart is absolutely
fine.
The
boy is pumping. That's absolutely fine. There's not going to be a problem on that table, unless they get it drastically wrong. Sorry, mate, if they do. But they won't.
Where's wood? I need to touch some wood here.
What is it that you are now at?
Well,
this boy has lost 10 stone.
I knew he couldn't.
I knew he
couldn't hold it. Yeah, basically, because we had a bit of time after I had the echo scan done, I said to him, I begged him, can we go round to the clinic? Let me go in there and weigh myself, because I hadn't weighed myself since March. So we went in there and they were very nice. They were like, yeah, that's fine, just have to wait a minute. So we waited and then they took me through and I weighed myself. And I had to go on it twice because I didn't believe it. So I went on it, I looked at the reading and I was like, that can't be right. Come back off, went back on again. And so I'm now down to 300 kg, which meant I'd lost another near enough 2 stone. Near enough. It was like the conversion rate's weird. But I'm now down to, so basically I've lost 50 kg.
It's about 9.5. It's about 9.5 stone.
So
somewhere around there.
So in these because it's nearly, because I've been on this for 45 weeks now, so nearly 10 months.
By the time he gets to tomorrow, though, he'll probably lose another half. So
not quite.
He's doing so well, and I just wanted to say I am so proud of you, and I've got tears in my eyes.
I know, he's tearing up, and you keep seeing me move my hands. I'm having to pinch myself. Yeah, I don't want to tear up either. But
honestly, I'm so proud of you, and part of the reason why I'm doing this video is because, look, if we put our minds to anything, we can do it. And this guy is just proof of that. And I'm proving to myself that I can get myself where I want to be. I get knocked down, I come back. And it's because I've got people like Teddy in my life, many people in my life, and probably through future videos, you'll probably learn some of those. If I started thanking the people, I'd be all day and it would just be a video on thanks. So men out there, mostly, but listen, everybody out there, mental health is not a one-day thing. Mental health is a much bigger thing. It's a daily thing. If you have problems, please just open up, even if it's just a hello. I've always said to all my friends and all people that don't even know me, even if you just want to say hello to me, however much time I can give, I will try and give. And Teddy's a little bit like that too. And that's the importance of this video, is to understand. One, I wanted to show him off because I'm so proud of him. And he's done amazing things, stuff that I've not even been able to get myself doing. Not yet.
We're going to work on him. Don't worry, people.
But this guy is...
If I can do it, he can do it.
This guy's amazing. I told him earlier, I believed in him. I knew he could do it. My worry was the nerves. I was nervous that, you know, the back and forth, the disappointments might throw him back. And when you're dealing with a lot of stuff like that, and bullying and all sorts of stuff, it can be so easy to go backwards. And he just keeps going forward. And don't get me wrong, when he starts having the odd treat, when he does get through this, I'll probably still have a go at him, and I'll probably monitor what that is and kick him into shape again. But the guy is on there for the right reason. And, you know, it just goes to prove, if you open your mouth, if you say something, in fact, actually, if you call a friend, there's times where I've not been around and he'll just say, Mark, can you come round? Now, I automatically know that I've either left it too long, or there might be something underneath him that he possibly is dealing with that he ain't really said about. Then when I'm here, I sort of drag it out of him, and, you know, that helps you, and obviously then you start asking about me, and obviously then he pulls it out of me, because I'm not one for really talking about...
He's hard work sometimes to get it out of him, but we do it.
I think, you know, men... Look, there's in Bedford, I'm going to do a plug here actually, Paul Ellis. He doesn't know that I'm going to plug him here, but he does a men's monthly club. It's normally down at the Exec Club, and it's the first, I'm going to get this wrong now, first Wednesday. I think it's the first Wednesday of every month. If you're interested, email me or Facebook me, Facebook Teddy. We can put you in touch with Paul. Come along. It's a way of men getting together and just chatting. You don't have to open up. Naturally, every single one of us there has. I'm going to start bringing Teddy along because he hasn't done it before, but I am going to bring him along. You know, he's in a much better place now, and I just think that group is just growing and growing and growing. So yeah, no, thank you ever so much for listening to us. You may see us two big fellas doing
Definitely. Thank you guys.
Well done.